Hi everybody, this is Cherry Enchantress with Pixie Dust Tarot, and this is your daily dust for Monday, July 25th, or anytime you stumble upon it. I'm filming on Sunday, the day before, and I was hinting around on other videos that I was going to do Sexy Week, but since it's Sunday, I think I'm going to postpone the Sexy Week and we're going to have Artist Week now. So I have a few artistic decks, and we're going to start off with the Botticelli deck. This is really another one of my favorites. I don't like the tuck boxes as much, but I love this deck because I love Botticelli, but I also like what they did with the gilding. So, the backing is not it's nice, and it's like this black edge, which is like, why? but the gilded cards, the foil, and what they did with it is really cool, like with the little swirls and stuff. Let me just show you how that looks. It's really pretty. I like to use this. I use this for like special occasions like Christmas and just certain events require a certain kind of look and card. So I'm just trying to give you a nice impression. Let me see which one was my favorite. See how like the pink in the back kind of, it's sort of, it's got the gold, and then in the background is sort of also like graduated, like a graduated color, which was really pretty. I'm not sure if that's iridescent or it's just plain the way they colored it. That I just like, oh, this one. I love this one. Look at that. Yeah, it's very angelic, very churchy. That's, beautiful. The birth of Venus. So yeah. All right. Well, we'll get into it. Just wanted to give you an idea of some of these. Also want to mention, it's a super easy buy. And by the way, I put a link in the description box of decks that I have an affiliation, an Amazon affiliation with. So definitely buy it through my affiliated link, and then I'll get like $5 or something. This is another one of the most beautiful ones. I mean, I could stare at this forever. Isn't that so pretty? It's too bad it's like, I guess the black edge is fine. I wanted to gild it, and I did some kind of weird color, like this was supposed to be bronze, but didn't come out exactly the way I hoped. Anyway. Oh, look at the chariot. Okay. That is, I also have a flip through review that I will also link. You'll see it in the little eye in the corner of your screen if you want a full flip through review, but that gives you a nice general look at it. Okay, let's shuffle it. Like most Scorpio decks, it's an easy shuffle. Not an easy back shuffle. It's just because I don't use it that much. Okay. But I do have like a little collection of art deck. So here we have, now we have the Hanged Man, okay. We have the Queen of Cups, Queen of Chalices. And, ooh, the Knight of Swords, dun 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 dun, here he comes. I think this is so perfect. I feel like right away I feel this energy. It's like, is this ever gonna happen? It's taking forever, you know. You may be expecting some kind of arrival. You may be expecting somebody to come into your life. You may be wondering what's happened with your person. Maybe you have a twin flame and things have gone really like no communication or too much separation or whatever the case may be. I feel with the Queen of Cups here, the love energy is very strong. She's very warm, sweet, kind, intuitive person, very creative. Maybe she's a writer, an artist. Maybe she's journaling. Maybe she's writing in her diary. But I think this is real positive energy. The Hanged Man just represents suspension in some cases. Sometimes it's also enlightenment. It's thinking outside the box too, trying different ways. I had a personal reading. It said something about, I think it was Charmed Intuition. The pile that I picked said something about learning new things, you know, and so if things are not going the way you're hoping for necessarily, then don't despair. Try something new. Try a new approach, right? Learn new things. Take a time out. Look at it upside down. Try different viewpoints and see what you come up with. Something that I just heard today, and I linked it. I put the link in the community page if you want to go check it out. It's the Little Red Book, and I never heard of that before. And just like, you learn something new every day. It's just crazy. I remember when I first heard about Eckhart Tolle, I was like, why didn't I know about this guy before? He's amazing, you know? And so just different people pop up that you may have never heard before, but they've been philosophers or really great at what they do in their fields, you know, experts that give you some really interesting advice that help you along your journey. So the Red Book just talks about, it's another way of saying the word manifesting and how to manifest. You know, The Secret came out, and then this book came out, I think around the same time or a little bit before, a little bit after. But it's just kind of another version of how to manifest, you know, things into your life. And it breaks it down in 3 simple steps. And one of it is writing it down. Writing down what you want, and then I guess you can say it aloud, but at least read it a few times a day, and then don't tell anybody what it is you want. That's a big step. And I think especially if you're waiting for your twin flame, that's very important. Don't talk about your twin flame. That's one of the main connections, relationships, that if you have a person, a friend that you talk about it with and they poo-poo it or they don't see your point of view, it can really affect it. You know, it can really push away. It can add doubts to you, to your already fragile mind. So don't let anybody put doubts in your mind when it comes to anything that you desire. So it's best not to even just talk about it. Just like write about it, keep it to yourself. And then when it happens, another important step is not to look at it in disbelief, but look at it with relief, with open arms, like, whoa, this did happen. I'm so blessed. Thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, God. You know, with an attitude of gratitude instead of saying, oh my God, I can't believe this came true. That's all, you know, that's a logical, natural reaction, but it's better to just plain be grateful. So now the Knight of Swords represents, generally speaking, air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And this action adventure person is like, once they've decided, I feel like Libra goes back and forth. Geminis can be kind of wishy-washy, but I feel like, and Aquarius of all the air signs is the most fixed. But when really this makes me feel like once they decided on something, they're full in, you know, they're like, no, nothing's gonna stop me now. So it's almost like they found their freedom at last, and they're rushing towards their goal and their dream and their desire. So I do really sense these two energies here, this feminine and this masculine, and this is more of, it can sometimes represent sacrifice, but I like to call it surrender. You know, it's surrendering. It's not having any desired outcome or expectations, or, you know, putting any negative energy on the timing or the union or the person or anything. It's just trying, while you have the time, 1111, while you have the time, seek knowledge, be a student, try new things, write things down. Write things down. Just write things down. What are you feeling? Just write it down. Then when you read it, it really hits you, like pops out at you, and you can see for yourself where you need to change your mindset. You know, what words are you using that's pushing what you desire away? You know, what energy are you feeling that's pushing this away? If you have a feeling of desperation, you're pushing it away. If you have a feeling of surrender, you're attracting it in. Okay? So I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.
High Vibe, subscribe!